Goodbye my people, now welcome to this channel where we give now ogbonge update on wetin dey happen for Biafran territory as the BLA they give voto. Now why Prime Minister say how are you the victim of the Undoshi Azuzu who call himself life force? Now one of those people where BLA don't give voto. Another update now say one of this our brother talk say the zoo citizens, they know they concerned about the zoo, say it go worse past Gaza. When I know waiting they happen for Gaza, where our cousin Israel don't level the place well. Make my year.
That is the kind of situation Nigerian tends to find ourselves. When you pardon criminals, those who supposed to rot in jail have been freed, just based on tribal sentiment, based on ethnic tribe, because they are from a particular region that is above the law. So to me it's not new, and to me it's not a shocking revelation because such thing would continue to happen in a country where there is no rule of law, in a country where the president would always pardon people who bring the country into a standstill, and then those who are fighting for the cost for a better Nigerians will be thrown into anarchy, will be thrown into jeopardy. So I'm not surprised. So to me, I think it's a welcome development. That is even small. They should even invade the state house and bring down the state house. So the government of the day should know that giving pardon, giving amnesty to criminals, to people who are supposed to rot in jail, it is not a welcome development. And then let's not forget that Buhari has told the same part, and now Tinubu is not doing the same part. And these are people who have been integrated into the force, into custom, army, and navy. So these people in return would always give information to their ally to bring down the state of Nigeria, and then that is plain out. You can see behind me, most persons are stranded. And then one thing I want to say is that Nigerians, we are coward. Nigerians, we are coward. We are coward. Every Nigerian is always scared to speak up. They are scared to speak up, but they enjoy the hardship.
Now, Bødy, you can see, in terms of security, those people who infiltrated into the military, that was absorbed into the military and police, the Air Force and all that, are now to sabotage the Nigerian security. What does that tell about Nigeria? Possibly they might one day overrun Nigeria and of course declare the Islamic State.
Mr. Chigos, I think in this part of the world, that should now away from that. If I chip in, look at you. When they came to seek my consent to interview me, some persons were here. When the interview started, most persons left because they don't want their face to appear in this interview. And then Nigeria would never be a good country until where every Nigerians air their views. In a practical sense now, every Nigerian is supposed to shut down the economy. There has not been official statements. We are paying for fuel. We are paying high rate, exorbitant price for fuel for like 600 to 700 now. And now you still can't get that fuel at ease. And now nobody is asking questions about every Nigerians are going about their normal business. You can see that even the average Nigerians are also the problem of this country. Yes.
They prefer suffer than fighting for their lives.
That is it. So just like what fella will say that suffer, now your force be that. Everybody will say, I don't want to speak up. I don't want to. Who will now speak up for you? That is the government knows. The government can do away with whatsoever policy, knowing that Nigerians are gullible. Nigerians will not speak up. Nigerians will not hold them accountable. Today, I bet you, If Nigerians are shutting down the economy, saying what is happening, you are paying for 600 now for 1 liter of fuel, and still 700, and now you still can't access the fuel. Now you bought Ojota for 300 naira, and nobody is asking the government that what is happening. But everybody is everybody keep going about their business, saying nothing concern me. So the government will continue to take us for a ride. So the government knows that Nigerians are cowards. So that is why they will always want to trample on our fundamental human rights. Such thing will not happen in a civilized a civilized country where there is no fuel, where you are paying exorbitant rate for fuel, and nobody is asking the government that what is happening. But people look at them going about their normal business. Look at this is even worse than Gaza. This is even worse than Gaza.
Of course, it's worse than Gaza. Even Gaza has some supply of electricity.
Now, when it did not even get to this stage, when the people of this country, what's this guy's name? This new president, Faye's country, this new president, when the government of that country wanted to extend election, the people stood up and said, no, we'll fight for our rights. I believe that thing should have been applicable to Nigeria, but see, look at them, going about their normal business. Most of them earn peanuts. Transportation to work would even eat 90% of the salary. And now nobody is saying anything. Nobody want to fight. But everybody is just quiet, going about their normal. So
dying gradually.
So my thing is that if the people cannot speak up, the government of the day will continue to trample on our fundamental human rights. And then by so doing so, there is no future for the country.
Petroleum marketers are majorly people away from the Niger deltas. What stopped you as a graduate to be licensed? Of course, as a marketer, being that you have the comparative advantage, the oil is at your backyard, and yet you have been deprived, not even having the opportunity to work in any of the oil established firms.
Did you read the interview of the independent marketers? They gave a stupid reasons. They said the war between Gaza and then Israel is the cause. The war between Israel and Gaza is the cause for this fuel hike. Imagine a very senseless reason. And Nigerians are not asking us, see, what is the nexus? What is the correlation between the war between Nigeria and see how would that affect the pump price in Nigeria? But one thing I want to say is that even if I have what it takes to be a licensed marketer, you know in Nigeria, highest bidder would always have it. Those in government would always have their way. And let's not forget, and now let's not forget that Tinubu also came on a false propaganda. Look at people here. 90% of Nigerians voted for Tinubu, but now 90% of those who voted for Tinubu are now coming to say we did not vote for him.
I beg to disagree because he lost woefully in Lagos. He lost in Lagos, despite the falsification and whatever you call it.
It's not a yardstick that 90% of Nigerians did not vote for him. Now, look at the issue of NNPC, our refinery. Tinubu promised us, NNPC MD Mele Kari promised us that by December,
every 2 weeks,
the refinery would kickstart. Now we are in May. The refinery has not produced 1 barrel of oil, crude oil, and now no Nigerian is asking that Mr. NNPC will say by December it will work. We are in the 5th month of the year. Nobody is asking, but everybody keeps going about their. So whatever Nigerians get, whatever Nigerians see, Nigerians deserve it. Let Tinubu continue to punish them. Let the government begin to punish them until when every Nigerians realize, come to their senses that we can hold government accountable. It is not about going to work every day.
How much are they working? How much is being paid? Peanuts.
Going to work every day.
30,000 that they can't even buy spaghetti.
The government is still owing to that stuff. Look at people. Look at it. I see. You know what? When I was in university, when the school management comes up with different policy that's just suitable, we come out and then we fight the school management. Nigerians too can do the same thing, but see, Nigerians are coward. Nigerians are coward. Every policy we can easily adapt to it. That is the reason. There were tariff increase. Minister of Power said band A, band B. Nobody said anything. But today we are paying high fee for that electricity.
Even without the lights.
Even without the lights. Now, but if Tinubu feels it's not Nigerians, Nigerians will always adapt to any situation.
You throw on them.
Nigerians would always adapt to every situation. That is why no Nigerian is asking that see, Tinubu promised that the refinery will be working. Up to today, it's not working. So Tinubu, I'm in support of the policy. Punish us the more. Punish, like if it's possible, increase everything in Nigeria. So let Nigerians have sense. Because nobody will continue in such way. A country that wants freedom will not continue in this kind of way. The people need to fight for themselves. You saw the people of Kenya came out to the street and said enough is enough. Fought the government there. Fought the government of Kenya. See, before a country will be a better country, there will be what? There must be what? Revolution. People will die. For you to bring yourself out of that slavery. But most Nigerians are scared. That see, government will arrest me. Government will arrest me. If government arrests you, who told you that see you cannot free yourself? Let them. My take is that my final submission is that let Nigerians continue to wallow. Let Tinubu deal with them very well. If it's possible, let them sell fuel for 5,000 naira. Those that will die will die. Those that will survive will survive. If Nigerians cannot come to their senses and say enough is enough, let Tinubu continue to deal with them. Look at you. Look at you.
Front and back.
Look at everywhere.
This is the working day, and the people are stranded in Lagos.
It's not standard.
People are frustrated.
The government, why is there no fuel? Why you are paying high rate for the fuel? You cannot see in a civilized country, you cannot pay high rates for a particular produce, and then you are not getting it.
You're not getting it again.
When you speak now, they will say because you vote to be, you don't like Tinubu, you don't like this one. This one it's not about liking Tinubu or not. Let the system be working. If Tinubu does a good policy, we will praise him. If it's not working, let us call him out. Look at them. Everybody is suffering. Now, most persons are late for what? Thank God for people like us who own our business. If we're like, make it be 2,000, we go buy them. But what about those? Any stipend? That's why we say people like us are telling Nigerians, let us unite. Let us unite. Take to the streets and protest. We cannot see. No country will continue like this. If you cannot make, if you failed your generation, you failed yourself. Why don't you pave way for your children? Why can't you speak for your unborn children? Tomorrow now, Tinubu's son go come be president. Your own pikin go see them where they dey. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for your wonderful submissions. This is happening in Cøwârds TV, where the unbiased reportage of events, of course, unfolds. It's quite unfortunate, but that is a reality we are seeing today.